Hello guys, so as you know, I've not been very well for the last few days, /weeks, /months, /forever, and I just wanted to help out anyone who has been feeling the same, because it's really crappy, and I know it is, and I want to help guys. So you've not been feeling great, right? And you want to feel better. Well, here I am with a little skincare / pamper routine to help you feel better in these tough times of feeling ill, because it's crap, and we all know this, and yeah, I'm good. I know I'm good, thank you, I'm very good. So first of all, we're going to get changed out of these clothes because I've been wearing them all day and I'm sweaty and hot and I just want to get a little bit more comfortable for the night. So yeah, I'm going to get changed just like that. Oh my gosh, I am magic. Literally, I'm a magician. Don't tell me otherwise. So now I've got ready into my comfy clothes, we're going to go to step number 2, which is just to put my hair back in this lovely sweatband style towel band thing we've got going on here. I don't know what you're going to call this. I'm just going to put it back to keep all of my hair out of the way for when I wash my face and take off my makeup. I'm also going to take a hairband and just tie my hair up. Again, just to keep it out of the way, so when I'm wetting my face and stuff, it doesn't get wet along with it, because the plan is to wash my face and not my hair right now, you know? That's not what I'm doing, so just going to secure that there, and fantastic, there we are. So first, for step number 3, we need to wash our face before we apply this micellar oil, just because it tells us to wet our face first. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and take a cotton pad and the micellar oil. The one I'm using is the B is for Beautiful pure micellar oil, and it just tells me to apply a few drops to a cotton pad and then wipe it all over my face, which is what I'm doing. So I'll just speed this up here for you. It also smells really vile and basically just like sunflower oil. So once you've done all that and you've got a lovely dirty cotton pad, I'm going to take another cotton pad and just do another swatch all over the face to try and get the remainder out, if I can actually get it out of the pot. So yes, I'm just, like I say, doing a second kind of deep cleanse of this, and I got it in my eye, which hurt a little bit. But I didn't really care, clearly I just danced. One thing I would say about this product is, as you can see, it's really sticky and I am getting a bit stressed out with it because it's very, very oily on the face, but it does a really good cleanse because of that factor of it, because it is so oily, it gets really deep and into the pores. But once you've done that, then we're going to move on to the next step, which is another cleanse. Here I'm using the Simple Kind to Skin micellar water, and try not to get it on the floor. So I'm just, like I say, going over my face with this just once more time, just to try and get the oil residue from the previous micellar oil off my face. And as you can see, I'm quite happy about that. Whoa, oil free! Yeah. So next time I'm washing my face, to remove any last trace of cleanser or oil or anything before I move on to the next steps. So the next product will go into my face better and sink into the skin better and just take hold more. So the next step is step number 4. I'm going to class the cleansing as one step, but I'm using the Mask of Magnum Tea Face and Body Mask from Lush for this next step. What I'm doing is just applying a layer to my face, and this should dry as a kind of face mask. And yeah, this is something that you should only really do a few times a week or once a week. It's quite strong, and personally I find it very strong and also a bit stinky on my face. The smell is also horrible, but you know, sometimes we have to deal with these kind of things. Beauty is pain. As you can see by my facial expressions, it was really stinging my face. I don't really remember when I've used it before, it's stinging my face this much, but then again, I haven't used it for quite a while. This is a new pot. I don't think I've used it for about a year. But you just gotta get on with that, and you just gotta do it. You gotta brave through it, because then you'll have lovely skin. And that's what I want. That's what I want. Forget about the pain. So once you look like an ogre, you know that you have done it right. You don't have to apply this to your whole face, you can just apply it to areas that need some TLC if you would like, as it does sting quite a lot, but maybe this is just my skin being quite sensitive. Now you have to leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes and then just, you know, wash it off and go about with your lovely new skin. So now I've just got to wait and wait and wait and wait a bit longer and try and pass some time and wait. And wait, and then we're done, and we are ready to see our lovely new skin. Well, not new skin, but slightly improved, fresh, lovely feeling skin. So now I'm taking my flannel here, and I'm just going to wet it and start to take all of this off my face. And it might take a while, because it is quite hard to get off, as you can see, it's quite tough. So I'm just going to speed this up for you, so we can get to the end. Oh my god, it took so long to wash off. It just sticks to the skin so harsh, it's like so hard to get off, and then it gets all over your flannel and all over the sink, and it's a messing off, but it made my skin feel really, really goddamn good when I was finished. Yes, it feels lovely, feels soft, feels nice. So next I am taking the B is for Beautiful Be Refreshed Essence Lotion. I'm just putting a few drops in my hands, rubbing them together and then just patting it onto my skin really gently just until it's absorbed into my skin. And what it's basically meant to do is give you 12-hour moisture. So it's like a moisturiser, but it's in a kind of liquid lotion form. Now this was really weird and I didn't see how this would work. It smells really good as well. It smells kind of lavendery, I think that's what it smells like. But yeah, I didn't think this would be much good because I was like, how can a liquid kind of moisturise your face? But it really did, and I just absolutely love this product. And it was on offer in Superdrug along with the other B product that I bought, and yeah, so really good value, and this is probably the favourite product at the moment for my skincare. So now I've finished applying the essence lotion to my face, I am now just going to let my hair down and take off the kind of sweatband and just let it all loose and free and lovely, because then I'm going to move on to my next step, which is to make my hair feel a bit nicer and give it some TLC. So I'm just going to take my comb and brush through just to smooth it out and make sure there's no knots or tangles from having it up. And next I'm just going to run some water through the ends just to make sure it's all prepped and ready for the next stage, because I'm going to be applying some coconut oil. It smells amazing, and this is just Superdrug's own make. It's just a few pounds, and also here I discovered that at room temperature it is a solid, and you have to get it out and then rub it in between your fingers to make it like softer and usable, really. So I was really confused and decided to use the end of my comb to try and dig some out. However, this went awfully wrong and I broke my comb, which made me sad and upset and emotional, and you know, I went through a whole rollercoaster of emotions whilst filming this video. But I finally got some coconut oil out and was able to apply it onto my hair. So like I say, I just rubbed this into my hands and then applied it through the ends of each of the two sections of my hair. But also guys, I figured out after filming this video that you need to wash this out after 10 or 15 minutes or so. It says on the back of the pot that you can just use it as a leave-in conditioner, and yes, it still smells amazing on the hair. However, this just made it look really greasy, and it didn't like dry, it just looked greasy. So I had to wash it out then with some shampoo. It might be a little bit different for you, but for me it was like this. But it still left my hair really soft. So you can put this on your face, which I do, and it is really great. However, I'm not going to do this today just because I have the essence lotion on and my face is already moisturised enough. So I hope you enjoyed my little pamper routine. If you are feeling under the weather, you should try it out, even though we've had some sadness, some real tears cried. We've also had some great products which have taken care of me during this ill time, even the ones that smell. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!